So I walked up to another airline's counter and I was like, get me there.
Every time we do this, you're like, I just need to put a couple things in there.
I, Kim Holderness,
Do solemnly swear
to
not put any of my crap in your carry-on bag.
not put any more crap in your carry-on.
Book a massage if you can. It's great for you. But if you think you might your pants, don't go.
Yeah, we get older every day. Got more wrinkles, that's okay. Yeah, we're laughing when we age. Life is like a comedy stage. And that's why we got laugh lines.
Hi, friends. I'm Kim Holderness.
And I'm Penn Holderness, and welcome to Laugh Lines.
Laugh Lines.
We're sorry. Here, let's go just a little bit more salty. And I'm Penn Holderness. Welcome to Laugh Lines. Better?
Yes. If you go on vacation and proudly do not get a tan because you're sitting under an umbrella, wearing a long sleeve one-piece bathing suit, covered yourself in zinc sunscreen, you're home. I actually have a picture of myself. We recently went on vacation.
Yeah.
I was under the umbrella with a hat, mineral sunscreen, and a long sleeve one-piece bathing suit.
And somehow we're both still peeling.
I know.
Like, it's just impossible. The sun always wins.
The sun always wins,
Yeah.
but listen, I pay too much money in Botox to really mess with this.
Does
So
sun mess up Botox?
Well, it's sun damage and not
Yeah.
like what it does to your skin.
Okay.
And then if I'm going to pay money to have
Tox it up.
to
Throw
put
some botch in your little botch piece in your forehead.
I don't want it to I want to give it a fighting chance.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I look like a White Walker for most of the trip that we're going to talk about right now. So,
we have a fun show, I hope, for you today. Some learnings from said vacay. And we're just going to have some fun today.
We don't normally talk about our vacations, but this one was unique, I think, in a lot of ways. And I feel like we learned like a little bit more about ourselves and also just about vacations in general after truly unplugging for a week.
This was my 50th birthday present. I didn't want a big party.
No.
I just wanted a trip. You and I, we get to the airport to depart for said vacation. And 15 minutes before we're supposed to board our first flight, the airline cancels that
They sure
flight.
did.
They sure did.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't worry, we can get you there tomorrow. And if you read the kind of Bill of Rights, they are not responsible for paying for any money you would lose on that trip.
Right.
And so we
were
just
losing a lot of money every day on this
that
trip.
would be,
Yeah.
I mean, it's my 50th birthday and we'd saved our money. So I walked up to another airline's counter and I was like, get me there. But we knew that we would not have luggage. Like there was like a 0% chance our luggage would make
Yes.
it. So, so we did not have luggage for the first several days of the trip.
Third day, we got some luggage, which is okay. Great segue because what we're going to talk about today are our vacation realizations. That rhymes. So I feel like there should be a big, like a moving graphic for that one. Vacation realizations. And then like a sound effect. So vacation realization number one for us while we're talking about packing things.
People who pack carry-on only are in a cult. Because I put on Instagram stories like, this is not a real problem. But
Because our checked bags got lost.
Our checked bags got lost on the way down for 3 days. I just was posting a funny thing because Penn had to wear like the bedroom slippers they gave you at the hotel. He had to wear those around the resort because they obviously don't have a size 13.
Yeah, they got kind of dirty, but you know what are going to do?
I was very quick to say these are not real problems, just haha, funny. The amount of messages I got from people who,
Big carry-on?
The big carry-on cult. These people are very proud that they only exclusively pack in carry-ons. And
they've got their little shrink bags and they've got their little and they look upon those who check their bags with a bit of disdain sometimes.
Well, first of all, I have to join the cult because I'll never check a bag again. Because also they lost my bag on the way back.
Yeah. We had our bags for a very small percentage of the trip.
Well, and so we learned that actually, we didn't need as much stuff as we packed. So lessons learned, check. You know how people, like if you know somebody who does CrossFit, you know how you know?
They'll tell you.
They'll tell you.
Yeah.
And so you know how people carry on only, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Like these people are so proud that they only packed in a. Here comes Sam.
Right, like you
Proud
ask.
carry on only, baby.
All right, so listen, good. Sam's carry on only, because I want to bring her in on this, because I'm fine joining the cult and being that person at a party who's like, oh yeah, Hawaii was great. Of course we checked carry on we didn't carry on because we have a system that we use. And like, we're gonna be those people. We're joining the cult. I need to we've got some ground rules on this. Are you ready? There will be no shopping. Because shopping adds
heft.
Adds heft. So if there's carry on, we have to, because vacation shopping has to be zip. None of that. Rule number 2, and this is a big one. If you just need a little extra space to throw, like, can I just throw a couple things in your bag, honey? Like if I'm doing this with you, like I'm twice your size already. And so every time we do this, you're like, I just need to put a couple things in there. And it's like, it's a travel. She puts like her makeup bag, which is the size of an entire suitcase, in my suitcase. I'm like, I don't have any room left.
You're fine.
Yeah. So this has to be, this is my dance space. This is your dance space. Are you, in front of God and these witnesses, willing to commit to this? Because I think we can make it work.
Are we taking our vows?
Yes, we are. I'm going to just, because like, people can wear sneakers everywhere. I'm just going to bring one pair of sneakers and we'll be able to pull this off.
I vow to you on this day.
State your name. Yeah.
I, Kim Holderness,
do solemnly swear to not put any of my crap in your carry-on bag.
Do not put any of my crap in your carry-on bag.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In medicine kit and in shoes. Go ahead.
Medicine kit and shoes.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall travel.
We are now married. Yeah.
So can I admit something, Ben? So first of all, we went on this
Are you
vacation.
already breaking our vows?
No.
Like,
we got back Saturday evening before Mother's Day. They lost my bag. They couldn't find it was the drama. So I stayed at the Delta Airlines luggage counter until 2 a.m. after we landed, because I was like, and it was like this cute little Gen Z girl who came out of nowhere and was like, clickety clack, she found my bag. At that moment, I'm like, I can't do this because this has wasted hours and hours of our trip on the phone, because we switched airlines, and then whose fault is it? Like so we wasted so much time. So we saved money for this trip, but then we had to spend a lot of money for this. So this trip was not like, it was a honeymoon level type trip. So Penn and I were like, we are not going to spend money. Like, we can't spend money we're not spending money this summer. But I did go on Dolly Parton's internet and I searched out like the biggest personal item backpack. So that is coming.
Is that the thing that's in our...
No, that's a different carry-on bag.
Oh, so there's another bag that you
I just feel like if I'm going to commit to the carry-on life, I need to have my carry-on tools. So I did buy bigger carry-on allotted.
And they're still going to be... They are allowed to carry... Because the TSA now has like a dude who's like checking when you're walking through the line, like... Yeah. Did you compress that thing? Because if not...
Yeah, no. I'm gonna
have to send you back to
follow the rules,
counter.
but I'm spending money to save money. On our layover, we had a layover in Charlotte, and I knew my bag wasn't going to make it, so I went to the Spanx store in Charlotte to buy underwear for myself. I just knew. I'm like, all I need is like underwear. I'll buy a bathing suit when I get there. They did not, in the Charlotte airport that I saw, where the terminal where we were, they had no men's underwear. So I was like, okay, boo.
And then I bought a bathing suit and just walked around with that for 3 days. Same babe. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I know.
That's Penn.
There's the guy in the blue bathing suit.
Yeah, so we're carry-on only.
So I've got some other like vacation realizations. Would you like to hear some of them?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 2 types of vacations.
Okay.
There's the one that we normally take, which is full of new adventures and finding new things and like going for big hikes, working out, getting a lot of exercise, like really kind of seizing the day and making the most out of whatever situation that you're in. Then there's the vacation where you try to set a new record for the fewest steps on your Apple Watch in one day.
Yeah, that's what we did.
We've never done that before.
We've never.
Right? And for that reason, sometimes we would get back from our vacation and be like, well, that felt a little bit like most of the other things that we do, but like the true unplugging and like, we are not going to do much. How did you like that? And how did you respond to that?
It was hard for me.
That's not normally something that you want to do.
And we had a lot of discussion about this because there wasn't much, like on purpose, there wasn't much to do. So like there wasn't a hike to take. There wasn't like you could sit there, you could swim, and then you can sit there again. So there weren't a lot of options. There was a gym, but that's just sad. Like I'm just not going to go to a gym.
It was a nice gym. I went there.
Yeah, I was like, this is depressing me.
Yeah.
So I feel like it is programmed in, and I don't know if this is a generational thing. This is a very personal thing. I have trouble resting.
Yes.
And I felt very guilty resting.
Yeah, let's unpack that because you've talked about this before, like the guilt part of it. Right?
And I had to really we spent so much time talking about this. Like, why do I feel like I have to be productive on a trip that's meant to celebrate, 50 years of my life and the accomplishments and all of that, like just celebrate getting to 50
and all the work that you've done too. Like that's a big part of it too, because we work most days.
Right.
Period. Even weekends.
Right.
Like doing something.
But I struggled with it. But it was funny. By the time the day we were set to leave, then I was like, I'm ready to stay and unplug now, sir. Please, I was like passing me a Greyhound on the way out.
So I have less trouble than you doing this, but I think just because of our lives, I've done less of this. Mm-hmm. So just that real kind of like, just be a vegetable and let time slow down and let yourself be bored. I think all those things were really good for my brain and body. Like just being able to do that. Like we would sit and not talk.
It was so great.
Incredible stretches of time, which is generally not my comfort zone.
Yeah, on the way down, he's like, babe, I've been practicing not talking. How did you do that?
I did. I have been.
He's like, I've been practicing not talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did such a good job not talking. No. There was even, he came out, he's like a lot of energy in the morning. And I was just sitting in my chair because that's all you could do. And I was like, babe, I'm good. You're at like a 7. I'm going to need you at a 3. Just like bring it down. Just and I would bring it down.
It was your week.
It was my week.
Now I'm back to being loud. Okay. Here's a realization about a vacation. Book a massage if you can. It's great for you. But if you think you might your pants, don't go. So we both had a spa appointment. So I'm like filling out the parts of my body. I was like, hey, do you guys have a bathroom? And they were like, sure. Yeah, we have. It's right over there. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's probably a good idea to just make sure that everything is, in because you get really relaxed when you have a massage, right? and so I went in. Wait, do you want to read?
I gotta tell you, I had my little treatment. I went back. I'm like, well, I just have to take a nap now. That was amazing. And he texted me, so like 5 O's. I'm in the bathroom over here. Just got hit with some digestive distress. LOL. I may skip this and head home. So you didn't go?
I did, and because everyone is very like calm and polite there, and so I walked in. I'm like, hey,
I may. I
tried to match their energy. I'm like, so I just had a pretty runny BM, and it was something like that. And I hadn't used the word BM since like the 80s. But it just felt like the right time to do it.
And they're like, you're good. Because they would normally charge you if you don't cancel within like 20
They're like, we'll reschedule. It's totally kind of like, thank you so much. I just don't know what the next hour is going to look like for me. And so, sure enough,
they didn't charge us.
Yeah, they didn't charge us. Went back to the hotel room, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It was a good thing. I mean, it's like you go to an island, you drink the new water or whatever, this happens. And so, but like I was just imagining.
And keep in mind, he does not have new underwear. So we really needed to protect.
Right. Proper massage, though, is white towel, no clothes.
You don't wear underwear?
No, they tell you to take it off.
You know what they say? They say undress to the point of comfort. And I'm most comfortable wearing underwear.
A towel.
I mean, I would love people to chime in here.
You also have less. You have less stuff in your like. If I was wearing a women's underwear, I probably wouldn't need to. But they had to get into the like. Generally
where are they
speaking,
touching you?
No, nowhere in the mommy daddy area.
Let's never use that phrase again.
Sorry. What should I call it?
Your special purpose.
Yeah, nothing happened to my special purpose.
Yeah, the bathing suit.
There is like a fear of something happening to your special purpose also during a
Which
massage.
is why you wear underwear.
Yeah. But I mean, it's covered by a towel, but sometimes it's a loose towel. Anyway,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If I'm a woman, I would want the men on my table to be wearing underwear.
She told me specifically to take off all of my clothing, including my underwear. And it wasn't like one of those places.
No, obviously.
It was all very professional, but I mean, again, why are we worried about any of this? I was worried I was going to crap my pants. Like, that was the main, that's the main part of this story. And
she wanted nothing to do with your ass.
Being like, oh wow, she got a really good part of my like that would immediately, because that happens sometimes anyway. You definitely fart. Well, you fart when you're getting massages.
I don't know that I do.
Why is everybody looking at me like this?
I don't know.
If you know you can sneak out a SBD, but like it's just, there's all these silent but deadly. Like there's all these there's all of these like muscles that are getting released that aren't.
No, I'm not judging.
Like tightened up. Yeah.
It's the human body.
It's never like, I never make a big loud farting noise, but you know, you're there for 90 minutes. Anyway.
Yeah.
Would you like another vacation realization?
Sure.
You taught me this. If you go somewhere warm, think about the amount of underwear that you will need and then triple it.
Right. Because you may crap your pants.
Yep.
You may crap your pants, and then you're just like a little swampy. Right. So just bring a lot.
Yeah.
So that may take up a big part of my carry-on.
Yeah.
It's just underwear.
And your underwear is so tiny when you put it in there. Like you could pack literally 1,000 and you could probably still fit it in there. So this one is something I realized. So we traveled a lot last year because of this book that we put out, this book tour, and a couple like other things like work trips. And we got
so many miles
status so that we got moved up to first class for one part of our trip. And then we were in coach for the other part of the trip. So this may be a hot take. People in first class in general, on average, are grumpier than people in coach.
Yeah, I think because we experienced like we were like middle seats, and then we got the very next experience. We're like,
everyone in coach was just thrilled to be there and like so excited.
I get so embarrassed, like if we get, and we have this like airline status, and they had just lost our luggage.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that upgrade because they just lost our luggage, and he was in mealy underwear. But I think I just put my headphones on and head down. So I don't know what you speak of. I didn't experience
just a lot of like, excuse me, I have not gotten my vodka soda yet. Like, and I've been sitting here for 4 seconds. Like, and the person is like trying to move around. Like they'll take their laptops out and they're like, sir, sorry, we haven't taken off yet. They're like, I know when the doors close, I'm going to do, they just sort of feel like the rules don't, like the general travel rules don't apply to them. A lot more reclining in first class than in, like, I feel like in coach, a lot of times people are just generally polite and are like, I don't want to crunch the person.
So that's a question is that, so I used to like, if it's my airline seat, and I think this is when airlines had more space.
Yeah.
I did used to recline, but now there's no space. So I'm like, you can't recline anymore. But I think this is a debate online because people are like, no, it's your seat. You paid for your seat. And if it has the ability to recline, you should be allowed to do that. But at this point, you recline and like the other seat's right here.
Yeah, if someone reclines on me, I wait for that to happen.
Penn was sending me, because we were different parts of the plane too. He was sending me the pictures of the person in front of him had reclined and like his knees and funny. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's up for debate. I don't know if I have a real. I'm pretty neutral on this.
Okay.
Like I could go. It's not the hill I'm going to die on. Like you should be allowed to recline your seat, but don't be a about it.
Oh, the reclining thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like in my height, if we're in coach and someone reclines, I have to basically just like slip myself under. and it gets to the point where a couple of times like people have touched my feet. Like on the row in front, they're like, oh, sorry, sir. I'm like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be there, but like, look at me. Yeah. And a lot of times they're like, you're fine. Like I generally have communications with the people in front of me.
Yeah.
If they're reclining, I'm like, you're fine reclining. I need to turn into, like I need my legs to I need to be playing footsie with you for most of the trip.
I would say we also had another fun experience, probably the most memorable part of our trip for me. So we were at a dinner one night and they definitely Googled like songs white people listened to in the 80s. because we were all singing along at our table. It was great.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. But it was so nostalgic because they were playing songs and Penn looked at me and he's like, how do you know all the words to these songs? It hit me that was the like point of view. Okay, POV. It's 1984. Your dad is sick of you sleeping on a Saturday morning and it's 8:37 and he drops the needle on a Chuck Mangione record. That is your cue.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up and scrub some baseboards. Do you know Chuck Mangione?
So I was having a tough time with it until it got like there's the lead in, but go ahead and play it.
Here we go. It's 8:37. It's time to wake up, guys. It's a sheet stay. Pull all those sheets off, guys.
Those baseboards aren't going to wash themselves.
Ooh, hold on. We're about ready to put some Comet in the bathtub. Let it sit. Ready?
She's still waiting for the hook. Here it comes. Nope. How long is this lead in?
Ready? Okay, guys. Take those toothbrushes. Get on the floor. Time to scrub. That grout's really gross. Not anymore. Ready? Boom, 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 boom. I mean, just a bop. And
There's no words to this.
There's no
song. Yeah,
words,
yeah.
but like,
It's just clean your.
it's just clean your ass
Yep.
off. Ready?
You do know this.
This is my childhood right here. Like every Saturday morning,
Chuck Mangione.
the needle would drop, and it's like there was no. Maybe this is why I can't relax on vacation. And like
Because you're
clocking
thinking
it.
about.
Well, no, there is no. It's 8:30. You have to get up.
Yeah.
This is the day we clean everything.
Right.
And and there's a sketch. I mean, you're a busy family. Like my parents both worked crazy full-time jobs. So by Saturday, the house needed some.
Yeah.
And there was no like house cleaners that came in every 2 weeks or anything like that. So there was a schedule and there was grout to be cleaned. And I'm sorry, the grout in 1884 was not sealed the way it is today because it was gross. So yeah, that was my childhood.
Yours was cleaning on a Saturday morning. And those songs take you back to that.
Right.
So it was so funny when you said that, because I think I remember saying, okay, this song, because another song came up similar era, but for me, just because of how British my teeth are, I spent most of my childhood in an orthodontist's or dentist's office being like restructured.
Oh, wait. How long did you have braces?
6 years. I had braces for 6 years.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was in all the
6 years?
I'm in all the medical journals.
Stop it.
And also my orthodontist was like, I would always be like an usher or somebody at church. Mm-hmm. And he went to our church and he would always check for my freaking rubber bands when I was walking in.
No!
And I sometimes had him but he would always be like, Penn, you have your rubber bands?
Well, that's why you were in orthodontia for 6 years. You don't wear your rubber bands.
Yes and no. I was a bucktooth yokel for a long time. It was very, yeah. But when I went to Dr. Deal's office, he played the same 12 songs came on the entire time I was there. And so like they played this song when we were at vacation and I was like, oh my God, I'm back in a dentist's office. Do you guys know the Alan Parsons Project?
Yeah.
No? Anyone? You guys remember this one? Yeah. Suck. And now a little bit of suction.
Okay.
And now spit. Okay, Penn is ready, but we're just gonna need to tighten up this back. And he's humming. Dr. Deal, just humming. And it's like, ah! That was my childhood.
So I could smell, like, when I hear Chuck Mangione, I smell like the Comet cleaning powder, and you smell like teeth.
I literally just started salivating while I was listening to it. It's like the reaction to my mouth, like, protect yourself. It's the Alan Parsons Project.
So I would love to hear from our laugh liners, what are the songs? Like, what is the, like, your mom, your dad, my dad was the one who woke us up. Like, what they woke you up on Saturday morning to clean to, like, what was your playlist? And then what was your, like, what are the songs that bring you back to those, like, the dentist office? Yeah. I mean, that was pretty great.
Or just anything, any part of your childhood where a song was like intimately attached to something that was how usually it's traumatic, like cleaning or getting.
I mean, and it was, I mean, God bless my dad. Like, we didn't have Spotify back then, and we weren't spending money on, like, trying to be current in music. So
yeah.
Okay. While we're out, we got some great voicemails and emails, and we love to listen to them on the laugh line. So shall we head to the laugh line?
Let's do it.
Laugh line. It's the part of the show where everyone will find. Laugh line. That you call us up and you tell us what's on your mind.
We have talked a lot about dementia and Alzheimer's prevention, and there are a lot of studies. I can't quote them now because I didn't look them up, but there is new evidence to suggest that those that struggle with their hearing, it's like your brain is working so hard to hear that it's sort of something happens, and you're more likely to be diagnosed with dementia if you have poor hearing.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe you need to get your ears checked.
Yes, we talked about that, and you did the ladies who wants him to get his hearing checked, like on one of our last podcasts. And of course,
we heard a lot from a lot of you.
But thank you, because there were some people on my team for this whole thing, because I did get my hearing checked.
But
I went to an ENT to get my hearing checked, and they said I have one specific part of whatever the wavelength is that's a little muted, and they think it's always happens when you played in the band, but that probably isn't as much of an issue as the fact that, like, my executive functioning is broken down, and when there's a lot of other noise, it's hard for me to, like, weed it out.
Which is totally fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. But you had somebody who said, like, yeah, there's a frequency you can't hear. So to me, I'm like, go get some hearing aids. I mean, I feel like they even have, like, iPhone apps right now that you could use as hearing aids. And if you only even wear them, like, half the time. Anyway, we got a lot of feedback. So this call is from Summer.
Hello, this is Summer. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm calling specifically for Penn today. Penn, I had to get my hearing tested, and I got hearing aids fairly young. I was still in my 50s, early 50s, I think, when I got my hearing aids. I was very embarrassed, and I thought everybody could see them, and it was a horrifying thing. But let me tell you, it's actually a secret weapon, because when your hearing aids stream your phone, your text messages, then somebody texts you and it's read to you in your ear, and nobody around you knows that you can hear that.
I put in AirPods at the grocery store so people know I'm not listening to them. But
first of all, Summer, thank you.
Thank you, Summer.
Everyone for being, like, I think all of these are coming from being concerned for my well-being, and God, I love you guys for feeling that way about me. And it warms my heart. Like, we've gotten so many messages as we've gone on this Alzheimer's journey, like, hey, you got this. We all want you to be around a lot longer. I feel like I've gained, like, thousands of family members, and it is very touching. Mm-hmm. Summer, if I had a hearing aid that played me all my text messages and played whatever I wanted to at any point in time, do you know how much less engaged I would be with the people around me with my particular, the problem is I've got ADHD too. Yeah. I would be gone. So I would need to get the hearing aid from, like, the 1970s that doesn't have any of these.
No Wi-Fi.
Any of this Wi-Fi. Having said that, I don't think I'd be embarrassed to have a hearing aid. Like, I've admitted some pretty embarrassing stuff on this show. And
one of our besties, Alex Lackamore, proudly has hearing, like, he wears hearing.
Yeah. And his, like, so I actually have talked to him about it. And I'm like, I'm down. No doctor has told me that I need hearing aids yet. And I've been to a doctor. And, like, really and I'm glad we've got another one of these, because the issue for some people, love you, is that sometimes you have a partner who, when they communicate, they do it in motion, while either walking away from you or not even being in the same room as you. And so sometimes I have to say, honey, I didn't hear that. And it may sound to you like I have a hearing problem, but maybe it's something else. So, Adam?
Hi, Penn. This is Adam from Chagrin Falls, Ohio. And I just wanted to say that I am 100% on your side. I was just listening to your podcast, and I had the exact same hearing test experience. My wife was telling me that I couldn't hear her. I went into the audiologist and said that I had perfect hearing, and she just will sometimes talk very quietly or wander away or wonder why I can't hear her when the dishwasher is running and the sink and the oven. So no, it is not necessarily you. It easily could be Kim, and it's very hard for her to understand. Sometimes facing away from folks makes them harder to hear.
Adam.
So remember how we start with thank you for caring and for
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Thank you, Adam, for calling and taking time out of your busy day.
I don't think that you're doing
Thank
this right.
you, Adam.
I don't think you're doing it right.
No, I do know that I have a habit of, I start
A thought
mid-sentence and I'm walking away. I know that. But your children also have acknowledged, like, that.
You mean the one who, anytime I ask her a question, she's like, I already told you that?
That's a little annoying, but yeah. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't tell me that. Here we go. Here we go. What if?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
What if we just for funsies went to see an audiologist with the studies that say any sort of hearing loss?
You just said we. Are you wanting
I'll
to be?
go with you. I want to hear the answer.
But like,
I want not. I trust you implicitly on most things. I want to be there to hear the answer from the audiologist that says, and I want to have them know the studies that show.
Okay. Objection, leading the witness. I feel like I should say, like you're going to be leading the witness if you're.
No,
in this room.
but a professional audiologist who that is her job. Or his job. Mm-hmm. I guess men can do that too.
You found a female audiologist.
No, but I'm just saying, but I assume every professional medical person's a woman. That's my. So if she knows the studies and says, you know what, he's fine, then I'm fine.
This isn't going to be the thing that I just say, forget it. Because
you're doing so much.
Well, all you have to do is say, like, this is going to help your longevity and your brain health. And this isn't the first time I've heard about this study.
Right.
Right. And I do, like, I was told when I was in summer camp that I produce an inordinate amount of wax.
Why in summer camp did that come up?
Because I would get like swimmer's ear, and they would get in there and like put the alcohol in it, and then they take the Q-tips and go, because there's like a giant dark red collection but there's certain people who have a lot of wax. Now, I've also been told by some of those same people that I can't just like irrigate my ears all the time because that wax is important in keeping you healthy. It's like your nature's mask. It's your ear. It's a mask for your ear. What?
I'm just allowing you space.
All right. So
we heard holding space for you.
We heard both sides to the argument. One of us validated both sides. One of us did not. And we're moving on now to you going with me to the doctor's office and doing this.
You know how when you like your parents' age and you have to go to the doctor's office to make sure that they are we're there now.
So you want me to go to all your doctor's appointments now? Okay.
Sure.
You may have stepped in one there.
But you were going to love that. I honestly would welcome you to join me at the gynecologist to see what women have to go through just for funsies every year.
So at some point, someone showed me the pap smear device.
Yeah.
And
come with me.
Frickin' thing.
Come with me.
I will. I will totally. But the first time I saw that, I'm like, what part of the brain does that drill into? And you were like, no, that's for our
vagina
annual checkup. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I always thought a pap smear was like, when they like, how are your tonsils?
Well, first
Like
they
it
get a shoehorn up there
Yes.
and they crank it open like a tire jack
Yeah.
and then they go in. And the best part is God bless these medical professionals, the nurse practitioners and the OBGYNs are doing this because they're trying to make this normal for you. And so it's like, anyway, so I saw
They're
your
playing
video.
Chuck Mangione.
Yeah. And I saw your video and how's your daughter? She's in school and it's like crank, crank, crank. So please come.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I may have stepped in one.
Yes. I think you
I was
did.
thinking more of like going to one where like you don't want me to be there though.
There's not, I mean, that's,
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
you can come to my gastroenterologist,
Okay.
but he doesn't check my butt there. That's the colonoscopy.
Well, I've gone to all those.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mean,
Yeah, we're good.
yeah. You're
Let's
good.
move on. Can we go back to the laugh line real quick?
Yeah.
So we did a video about the Columbia House like scandal, which is like another thing where if you remember Columbia House, like you're one of ours.
Yeah.
The whole like 10, 8 CDs for a penny thing. And Kristen took us down memory lane.
Hey, it's Kristen from Kalamazoo, Michigan. You were talking about the jewel cases in your last podcast that I listened to, and it brought back a memory, kind of unlocked it. Do you remember that when you would get a new CD, instead of trying to peel all that sticky tape off of the one side that was sealing it together so that you couldn't steal the CD, you could open up the case from the hinge. You would pop the hinge on the top and the bottom of the one side where it was like hinged. You would pull it off from there, and then you could peel the whole top part off.
Really?
And then take a sticker off that way. So you'd have to like peel it off in pieces. I just remember that being like super crazy hack to getting into your CD case without breaking the CD case or having to mess with all the stickers.
Oh my
And
gosh. Well, hang
right on cue, Anne-Marie Tapke, Midwest neighbor, has produced a CD. The Judds, all-time greatest hits. Question, where did you get a CD? Walmart still sells CDs.
Are they like records now? People are buying CD players because they like the
Sound?
It doesn't really work that way. Though,
Okay, so demonstrate to us.
So she's saying
Well, first you have to take it out of the...
you got to take the plastic off either way, right? So you get this part off. Great. I can't wait to listen. And then there's one corner that'll open, but the top part is still stuck. So some people like me were just like, oh, I'll figure this out later. And they just pull it out from the underside, which scratches the CD and angers your brother. But
She's saying pull the hinge.
she's oh my gosh. So she's saying you just take these two things off?
Oh, you just broke it.
I did. But it does work.
Oh,
I
and
think
then,
that's what you do. You pull the hinges off and I never knew about this. That is wild.
and then you can very easily, you pull the hinges.
No, I think you got to keep, now it's broken.
Now it's
You got to
broken.
keep the tape on.
Oh, but in theory,
Yeah.
you can then very easily pull the tape off. Wow, what a pro tip that I learned 20 years too late. Do we even have a way to play CDs anymore?
My truck still has a CD player.
What year is your truck?
2018.
They were still
Really?
putting CDs in.
But I have a 2019 car.
I had a 2015 that had a CD player. I remember when I was like just getting out of college, I was like, I'm getting a CD changer. And it was underneath your but it was all the way
Yes.
underneath your seat. It wasn't inside
You had to
the thing.
preload
So you
it.
had to like preload it, and then you'd be driving and you hear like a
Internet saying that automakers stopped making CD players standard in most new cars around 2016 to 2020.
Yeah.
With the feature becoming almost entirely extinct by 2025.
Yeah.
With the 2026 Subaru WRX noted as the final holdout.
Is that yours? No, yours
But I'm
is a
just
Toyota,
saying
yeah.
the lesbians, Subarus, we want our CDs.
Yes, we got to play our Indigo Girls. Come on.
Exactly.
I still have all my Indigo Girls CDs. So I think
You can still play those on your phone.
I know, but it's better on the CD.
That's the part I don't know that I agree with. Like
I-
it's CD is a digital copy of the song. It's exactly the same unless you go over a bump and then it skips to like the next day and you don't even like you're not even in the
Well,
same
here's
song
why
anymore.
I have all my Indigo Girl CDs, because I went by myself, like backpacking, air quotes, across France, but I was just like really broke, and I was on the trains, and I brought literally 6 CDs.
The
and they were,
Discman?
like, and the Discman, and
Yeah.
I was like playing it.
Oh.
Oh, gotta keep those anyway.
You know what I miss most about the CDs? It was the last real opportunity to give someone physically a mixtape. Like, cause like there were several years before we got into the iPhones where you burn them you'd have a computer, you'd burn a mixtape onto that.
And it was like a little illegal to do that too, right?
You'd have to have either Kazaa or Napster and Yes. Those were the two.
You were definitely infecting your computer with all sorts of viruses.
Oh, yeah. we had to burn that thing when we were done with it. Yeah, because you were downloading from shady customers. But once it was on the CD,
yeah, it was.
There you go. And now if you give someone a mixtape, it's just like
it's like a playlist that you're forwarding.
Yeah, I like it better when you can give it to them.
Okay, time for our top 3 takeaways. Kristen on the laugh line told us that the crunch sound we do each takeaway sounds like a snort, and that makes her laugh. So
I don't know if is that a post thing? Like, what is it?
So because it was cookie themed,
Oh,
I found someone a crunch sound to like,
make
add
it.
so it sounds like this.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So we have been in search of a sponsor for this segment.
Yeah,
we feel like this is a very sponsorable segment.
In fact, every week we're just giving people free sponsorships to see if they're interested. Like a little,
little bite-sized snack. So we were trying the big cookie, never came.
Nope,
never came calling.
Neither did big chicken tender.
We did a 3 nuggets. Never the big chicken never came calling. So now, what about top 3 takeaways sponsored by Uber Eats or DoorDash or any other service that brings you food?
Domino's Pizza.
Domino's Pizza.
Instacart. My son
who has a license
now,
but he's not going to sponsor us. Anyway, so sponsored by any one of those things.
Yeah. Top 3 takeaways.
Yeah.
You ready? So here's my top 3 takeaways from this episode. Vacation guilt is real. This was something that you talked about.
Right.
I don't feel it. It totally makes sense now, just like the way that you generally are when you're at vacations. Like there are people who don't feel like they deserve what it is that's going on, and it makes it difficult to enjoy.
Yeah.
But like we're going to work on that.
You know how we're going to work on that? We're going to take more vacation. I'm kidding. I was feeling unworthy.
Yeah.
I think I was like, I should be working. Yeah.
Everyone, not just me, wants to tell you this. You deserve a vacation.
Thank you.
You work very, very hard.
Well, I took one.
Number 2, most people wear underwear during massages. And number 3 of my top 3 takeaways is that lesbians like CDs. I'm sorry.
To the single lesbian, don't make me the percentage of.
No,
I don't represent all lesbians.
True or false? Subaru is the last holdout for CDs. And Sam, I'm not saying this. You taught me this, that Subaru
realized that they were being purchased frequently by lesbians because lesbians like to go on adventures and camp.
Okay.
And do things.
Yeah.
And so they decided to also start marketing towards that audience.
Okay. So and I didn't know that either, which is fantastic.
Yeah, but anyone can buy a Subaru.
I love a Subaru. Actually, we wanted to get one for our daughter for her first car. We just couldn't find one that was like available and in the price range.
Right. So Subaru like CDs, lesbians like Subarus, therefore lesbians like CDs.
I feel like that's like maybe a bridge.
Is that a bridge too far?
Why are you asking me? Again, I don't represent all lesbians.
Okay, time for the credits. And I have to say, we went to a book event with the one and only Jen Hamilton.
Which, by the way, I mean, it's been a while since, but like she started a movement that became a #1 New York Times bestseller, and no one deserves it more than her. And it was really cool, kind of ducking in on that, being part of it.
And she was very generous, and our books were available too at the event. So afterwards, people like lined up and we signed books. And that was very generous of her. There were a few men there at the event. 6 men.
Yep.
And one of them, and he's like, yeah, I listen to all your stuff. And sometimes I'm like, oh, do you? Whatever. He knew the Laugh Line's phone number. He goes, I know 3 phone numbers. It was like his wife's, his mom's, and the Laugh Line podcast. And he's like 323-364-3929. He whipped
Just
it
like
out.
that.
Well, first of all, I was so blown away. You told me your name. I forgot it because my brain does not accept that information. You please call in. Please, you know the phone number, because we would love you to have you record the credits or something. We need to give you a shout out because a dude specifically knowing the Laugh Lines number, just straight to the heart, 10 out of 10. Yeah.
I'm going to do it for this one last time, but then next episode, you're going to call in because you know the number and you're going to read the credits for us.
Ready?
Here we go. Laugh Lines is written and produced by Kim Holderness, Penn Holderness, and Anne-Marie Tapke, with original music by Penn Holderness. It is filmed, edited, and live produced by Sam Allen and hosted by Acast. As always, we'd love to hear from you. Please write to us at podcast@theholdernessfamily.com or leave a voicemail at
323-364-3929.
and we will talk to you soon on Laugh Lines.
Bye.